The dark winter of the soul is here. And many people are not prepared for this. So many times we read that calamity strikes unexpectedly. It comes out of nowhere. We also read that when they say peace and safety, peace and security, sudden destruction. So you notice that when people get to feeling all safe and good, relaxing, kicking their feet up and everything, that's when sudden calamity comes. It comes suddenly. It strikes like a serpent out of his hole. Unexpectedly. And before you know it, it's already happening to you. You're already feeling the effects of the bite. And there's nothing you can do to stop the effects once the bite has happened. You have to endure these effects. Well, these effects are the dark winter of the soul. This is to come upon the whole world. Not just a few people, not just here and there, everybody. The thing is that as this hour hits the earth, this dark winter of the soul hits the earth, those who have already been through their own winter of the soul, their own dark winter of the soul, they've already been through it, are now coming out of it. They're coming out of that dark winter of the soul, coming into light. Well, as you come out into light, those others go down into darkness, where there is temptation to test you and to try you, to see who you are, to show you what you have been thinking in your heart about you. See, people spend their whole life fabricating an image that they sell to the public. It's all about image in this world. You must know that. But image doesn't mean it's the truth. It doesn't mean it's what actually it is. It just means it's an image of the thing. You see that? And so when the image falls, or in this case, the mask, we can say the image is a mask. When the mask falls and you are exposed for what you have truly believed you are. See that there? Then that's going to try you. It's going to tempt you. It's going to push you. It's going to stretch you. You see it? And as people go through this stretching, this testing, this temptation, all that they know how to do is to lash out at others around them. Those who are being liberated out of this darkness, coming into their truth, coming into eternal life, don't get caught up trying to save any that are going down into this darkness at this time. Those who are living in fear will be separated from those who live in love. It is simple. It is very simple. They are not the same thing. One casts the other one out. So if this life in this world you've been living in is all about image, then it's all about fear. Because it's about painting up a false image of what's real. If you don't have fear of anybody discovering what's real, you won't paint a false image, will you? You will just be who I am. That's who you'll be. You won't fabricate an image. The truth of who you are has set you free from the image that you painted that is going to crash. You see it? Everybody else still is hanging on to their mask. That's why sudden calamity is going to fall upon them. Just when they thought they had full control. that's when they're going to find out they never did. I need you to hear that. That may not sound very profound, what I just said. When you understand the effects of what I just said, then you understand the profundity of it. Just when a person thought they had put the last brick in place, that's when they realized the foundation wasn't sturdy. Who wants to do that? That's why he said all is vanity. Imagine you've been building a certain structure your whole life. You put the capstone on top. And as soon as you put the capstone, you got the red tape ready to cut it and everything. The camera crew all out there ready to film your ass and everything. As soon as you put the capstone on, the shit comes a-tumbling down like a house of cards. And it was all because you did not build it on a sure foundation. Well, since you built your structure on sand, does it matter how many hours you spent meticulously putting the bricks up there? Nope. That's what he means when he says all is vanity. All is vanity is trying to tell humanity that the image that they've built up is a waste. It's empty. It's no profit to doing it. And then he even goes further and says, what profit have a man of all the labor he take under the sun? You all read the Bible, but it's like y'all didn't read that part. Because I need one of y'all to answer it. What profit hath a man of all the labor he take under the sun? That's my question to anybody listening to this message. What do you get for all the labor you've done? Now, I know you think you're going to get some profit. So go ahead and be honest. Don't just say you ain't going to get no profit because of what I'm quoting out of the Bible now. Keep your same energy. You thought it was profit in what you were doing, or else you wouldn't be doing it. So then why are you guys trying to hide the fact that y'all think there's some profit in what you do every day? The labor you take from under the sun. Y'all think there's profit in it. Go ahead and tell me the profit then. I can't wait to hear it. So now that we all can agree that there isn't any profit in nothing you doing, why you doing it? See, that's the question humanity has to answer to God. Why are you doing the things you feel are so important for you to do if you're not going to get any profit out of it? I mean, it just seems simple to a man like me. If I'm not going to get profit, why am I doing it? You guys actually say you live by that way in the world you're in. You all say you live by that code. You be like, I don't work for free. So in other words, I don't work if I'm not going to get a profit. So then I'll ask the same damn question again. I don't actually have to ask it because you guys know the tomfoolery of trying to convince anybody, including God, that what you're doing is purposeful. And then you get mad at God when he blocked your path of destruction that you're on. Oh, God, I was going to be so successful if that plan went through. Why did you block it? You think you would have been successful. That doesn't mean that you were going to be. It's like y'all don't know how y'all are with your own children in this world. Your kid thinks all kind of shit is good for him to do. He think a lot of things he's going to do is going to profit him. But then when he's laying up there in the hospital with a bandage around his shit, and you have to come and console little Tommy. Oh, Tommy, you hit your head trying to do that whatever skateboard trick that nigga was trying to do, and he busted his damn head trying to do a trick. What profit would it have gotten him if he had did the trick? He would have got a momentary praise of men. But instead, you have a cracked skull and a concussion. So it seems like the wages of sin are indeed death. What was the sin you were doing? Trying to get vainglory. But you thought you were just doing a skateboard trick. So why did God do that to me? Look how people just don't even know God. Look how they don't even know. You act like trying to get vainglory, you shouldn't get punished for that. Well, then read your Bible and then come back and tell me, should you be punished for searching for vainglory or not? Tell me. I know you have to answer me the way I want you to answer, don't you? You can't get out of this shit when I'm talking to you. Y'all know that's a fact. And you know why? Because everything that I'm telling you is founded on a rock. You can look at the building all that you want, but if I were you, I'd be looking at the solid rock. But humanity only loves an image, don't they? So they're only looking at me, and they're looking at what they see and what they hear. They're not looking on the solid foundation I'm standing on that I keep pointing to. The questions I'm asking you are actually aimed at that rock down there I'm standing on, not me. I'm not asking you guys questions that I think are right. I'm asking you about what you read in your book that you say you love. That's what I'm asking you about. You say we stand on the same rock. Is it true? But grandson, you don't know how exhilarating it is to be walking down the red carpet and the lights are flashing and everybody's looking upon you and they're screaming your name and everything, grandson. You don't know the feeling that you get when that comes in your life, do ya? Is it eternal? No. Why aren't you saying anything else, grandson? Because I already asked you enough, haven't I? Is it eternal? So, what should I build my hopes on? Watch the blade slice through your jugular. What should I be building my hopes on? See, what you're trying to tell me is I should hope for a situation like that to come into my life where everybody's screaming my name and I'm walking and got a star on Broadway and all this other crap that you guys care about. That's where your hope is. But I asked you, is that eternal? And you had to say no. So then I should be building my hopes on what? You say you love the Bible, don't you? Well, yes, grandson, I do. What does it say to build your hopes on in there? Grandson, come on, man. Don't swing that blade through me, grandson. I'm swinging it. I done swung it, and now you through. Y'all hear that, Israelites? Because that's how we talk. We don't be like, you're through, buddy. We be like, you through. You can't do shit. Your ass is grass, nigga. You through. That's right. That's right. God said I gave you the spirit of power. Why not demonstrate it then? That's what I ask when I see people talking about they love God, but they're all in a weak ass spirit when they're dealing with people. I don't want to offend anybody. Didn't Christ say something a couple times and then they said they was offended? Didn't his own disciples come to him and say, didn't you know they was offended by what you said? And he said, oh, well, the blind be leading the blind. They're going to fall in the ditch anyway. Ain't that what happened? So then how in the shit am I supposed to be all bewildered and lethargic and run amok and everything, all because a nigga in his feelings about what I got to say? I know niggas gonna get in their feelings about what I gotta say. I'm prepared for it. It's them other niggas I told you with the dark hour of their soul, or dark winter, of their soul. They ain't prepared for it. They're not prepared for rejection. That's why they built the image. The only reason you humans build images to put up before another human is so that you can be accepted. So then the opposite of the accepted is what? So y'all scared of rejection. Otherwise, you get rid of that stank ass image you've painted up of yourself. Yeah, this is who I am. I'm a rich ass, smooth ass, cool ass nigga. Can't you see with all my outward appearance? No, I see you're in debt. by your outward appearance, bitch. That's what I actually see. You're in perpetual debt because you're duped by my brother there, who's been lying to you niggas for a long ass time because his name is to acquire. Only those who come to the school of marvelous light are going to understand what I'm about to say here about my older brother who's wicked as shit. All he has to teach you is how to buy, how to get, how to acquire something. And since that's all in the shit humanity gives a fuck about, then they go running after that nigga right to hell. But when you read about the kind of man God loves, ain't none of you niggas that kind of man. Damn, I just cut a lot of heads off right there. You read about the kind of man God loves, and ain't none of y'all that kind of nigga. So what are we talking about here, people? Who y'all say you serving? Who's your God? What is his name? What is his son's name? Because there's no way you can say you serve my father, but yet be the kind of man that God rejects, nigga. It ain't possible. God only accepts one kind of man. Do you know what kind of man that is? That's a plain man who dwells in his tent. But all you niggas out there in the world, all y'all think about is going outside to go and do what? Go and get some shit. That's all y'all care about. Acquiring, getting. And it ain't just material things y'all want. It ain't just diamonds and gold y'all want. It's the praise of men y'all hunt for. It's attention that you all are hunting for on a daily basis, aren't you? Don't fuck around and play and lie no more. The cloak is ripped off of y'all shit now. Y'all been lying about sin long enough. I'm here to show you what the fuck sin really is. Sin is when a person gets up in front of a fucking camera and they paint up a false ass illusion with a fake ass filter, and then they post that to make people think that's how they really look. When nigga, that ain't how you really look, nigga. That's sin. Sin is when you're using credit to purchase something that you can't afford. That's sin. That's proving who you're following after. Acquire and get. And then y'all read Revelation. It tells you that same damn thing with that same damn nigga I'm telling you about right now that got y'all all duped. And y'all still don't get it? That it's about buying? Well, what does Revelation tell you niggas? You can't buy. You can't sell. Unless. So are you surprised that I'm telling you what I'm telling you about all your acquiring and getting? That it's a waste of fucking time? That you need to let it all go before you get forced with a fucking mark? I gotta have it. I gotta. Well, go ahead and get it. And that's gonna be your fucking demise right there, nigga. That attitude. All you niggas been deceived. Thinking, I gotta get it. And that make me something. Nigga, you was something before you got anything, nigga. Naked you came here, naked you gonna leave, bitch. So how the fuck you getting something make you something, nigga? My people! When will you understand this damn truth that I'm giving you today? Why you let a nigga that don't look like you tell you what you are? Why? Why do you allow that? Why are you so weak? My people! Looking for validation from some people out there in the fucking world that's less than you. What's wrong with your mind when you allow such a thing to be going on in your life? Searching for outside validation when your master, the one that came, gave his life for you, told you the truth. The fuck you looking here and there for? He told you not to, but you niggas still doing it, ain't you? You still rebellious, aren't you? You still stiff-necked and prideful, aren't you? Well, what goes before destruction? I'll ask you that. Don't get surprised by the answer, nigga. Pride. So because of that pride that y'all just think y'all got it, y'all think y'all know about how to get it, how to acquire, that gonna make me something in this world? Grandson, you don't get it. and you're a man, you can't get a woman unless you get stuff. That ain't the kind of fucking woman I want, nigga. So then I ain't gonna waste my time getting shit to impress no bitch that's weaker than me. I'm gonna show my strength by standing against the ways of this world. Now I'll ask anybody, should you stand with the world or against it? That's my question. You guys are pinned against the fucking wall again, bitches. Because I got my sword out and it's aflame. So go ahead and try to play if you want to and see if your shit don't roll. And I'm going to soccer kick that shit like Ronaldo. Come on. Come on. Done playing with you niggas. Out here wasting people's time running your fucking mouths with a bunch of vanity all day about how to get some shit. I'm telling you how to get the kingdom. Now, where is the kingdom? Huh? Go ahead and tell me it's outside. Go ahead and tell me it's over in this country. Go ahead and tell me it's over in that country. Go ahead and tell me it's in the desert. Go ahead and tell me that it's out there and there. If it's out there, here. Go ahead. And see if the master don't whack-a-mole you with his words. If they say it's here or there, don't believe it. For it's in you. And that's where I'm pointing you to your identity. Where else could it be hidden? In somebody that doesn't even know you? That's where your identity is hidden? Somebody that just saw you for the first time in their entire life and they thought you looked good. So now you do? Because they said you do? Nah. And then the pride going to come in. No. I was already looking good before they said it. So then why do you have to present yourself before them to get their validation? I didn't, grandson. Okay, so when you went to the party, you got dressed first and you thought you were looking good when you got dressed, right? So then how come you didn't just leave and go to the party? How come you took a bunch of selfies and posted them? I wanted to show everybody else how good I was looking. Why? Because, yeah, go ahead and stutter, bitch. Go ahead and stutter. Go ahead. Got time for no shit like that. When the truth is at stake and your life and your soul is at stake, and you rather go into everlasting shame and contempt, well, then so be it. And that's where it's at now, little flockulators. So be it. Noah went into the ark got sealed. That means there's no more healing. So then there's no more trying to save anybody. There's no more trying to correct anybody else. You have to let people deal with their own shit. That's the only way that salvation will come into their life. Did you not read it? Okay, I'll remind you of what it says. It says, let each man work out his own salvation. Is that not what it says? I'll give you another precept. It's also written, save yourselves from this untoward generation. Look at there. So if your generation that you're living in isn't untoward, then why in the hell do you need to be saved from it? So doesn't that confirm what I said? Should you stand with the world or against it? Yeah, I just keep on doing that because that's what I am. See? Those who don't know who they are have to go through a furnace in order to find out. That's how gold is revealed. It's been put through fire first. So then nobody can get away from this. And this is what's happening to the whole wide world. Everybody's going to have to face what they are, not what they were trying to present themselves to be, but actually what they are. And they are the ones who are going to expose themselves because their mask is going to fall off. It's not anything they can do to hold it on. It's going to fall, and they're going to have to present themselves before people in that state that they're in, which they're not going to be able to do. So then they're going to have to go into a state of seclusion. God is doing that because that's the process of salvation. You must be separated because that's what he said his people are. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand this shit. Y'all running after vainglory, then you're not separated. You're running to the world to get validation from the world, then you're not separated from it. You're trying to be a part of some shit you ain't a part of. If you're part of this little flocculator group that I'm a part of. So it's no need in going back and forth with anybody anymore. The hour is here. The dark winter of the soul is upon us now. So the flocculators remain in the ark of peace and safety, where I am safe, I am provided for. All good things come to me in a perfect way. And the like. While they're not speaking that language, and you know good and damn well they're not when that mask falls off. They're having to see what their hearts have been saying. Everybody denies the heart. They hide the heart and they give the image. God is a God of the heart. So that's what he's looking at. So then that's what he wants you to see. And for the first time in a lot of people's lives, they're going to see what they have been thinking and feeling in their hearts about themselves. All the self-loathing, all of the self-hatred, all of the self-rejection, all of the self-disrespect, all of it. They're going to see it and they're going to have to face it. And you can't be around them when there's time for them to face it. Just like Noah. Just as in the days of Noah. Siloam Israel.